when Giggs was like, "Raw, what's wrong with Peckham?" That bit in particular. I'm local, you get me, but I heard that.
I think it's really a fun advert, and it's a good insight into like London culture, especially like our ages. So I think it's a good representation of that.
You see on Twitter, there's a lot of backlash. I don't know if you saw it, saying it's not really inclusive to like all races or whatever, but I didn't really see that, to be honest.
It shows certain parts of the real representation of London, yes. The statements that they put out there in regards to the lines and their lines that they have to state, I would say is quite real in regards to that, because you have to run for the bus.
Yeah, I just think it's like it shows the best way like of London and of the people that are in London. Like it's not all fancy as everyone thinks it is, and like it shows like a deeper version really.
I don't know, because if you're too all over the place, then nobody really wins, right? So you still have to have like some market that seemed like sort of like a young person. What's your target market?
I think there's a lot of different ways of approaching it, and whatever is most natural is the best, because you don't want to do things just to look a certain way or to just go like, yeah, I've ticked that box. I think if it's relatable to your concept, then better, like that's good, but I feel like it shouldn't be forced. It should be something that's natural, because then it's something that you can naturally relate to.
Get involved in the community a bit more. Speak to the communities of the different areas in South, North, East and West, because there's more out there than what was in South and what they produced over them sides. So I would say get stuck in the communities, and speak to the youth in the communities, in the centres and etc. in places like that.
I feel like it starts higher up. Recently there was that H&M thing, the monkey thing. If there was black people, not necessarily just black people, I don't even like to use the term people of colour, but if there were just different people higher up that could tell them like, yo, you're doing wrong, you get me, or tell them what they could do to, like you said, make it more inclusive, then we wouldn't like really be having that problem.
I don't think brands should really like look for a specific type of person and stuff like that. Just whoever fits the vibe, and like whoever goes with it, then they should be welcome to it, really.